Good morning. So today we're going to talk about how we can actually use credit cards to our advantage and to make money. Wow. So I know what you're thinking. Like, people have this really bad stigma against credit cards. Why? Why should I use credit cards?
Are, but Paul, credit cards are evil. Like, they ruin your credit score and they make you go into debt and...
Yeah, if you use credit cards incorrectly, all those things can happen, yes. But if you use credit cards correctly, they become a fantastic tool for helping you make money and making things cheaper and building your credit score.
But Paul, why do I care about my credit score?
I'm glad you asked. So you know when you're in school and you get grades for doing really good work, like you get an A if you ace everything and you know all the information, then your life is great. Or if you get an F because you didn't study, you don't know anything. So in life, you get a credit score, and your credit score is basically your grade for your life on how well you know how to use money. And when a bank looks at you, they're going to say, does he know how to use money? And that's how they will determine, well, that's one of the factors that they will use in determining whether or not they will give you a loan to buy a house, to buy a car, to start a business. So if you're just starting out and you've never had a credit card before, I would say get the Discover It credit card. You see, normally it's really difficult to get a new credit card, but with the Discover It credit card, it's a secured card at first. So you can get it, you set a certain amount of money. I would say set $500, have them withdraw that from your bank, and they're going to hold on to that money. And then that'll be your credit line, so the amount of money you can use every single month. Only use up to 30% of your credit line per month. Always. Ideally, you want to use less than 30%. You want to stay around 10% to make your credit as good as possible, but up to 30% is doable. Do not use over 30% of your credit card limit, or that will hurt your credit score. And after each month, make sure you are not paying interest on that money that you spent on that credit card. You pay off that money every single month so you don't have to pay 20 to 30% interest that compounds on itself over time. And with this credit card, you're going to be receiving 1 to about 2% cash back on things. So essentially, if you think about it, everything that you buy on the credit card is 1 to 2% cheaper depending on the category. So with a credit card, buy what you would normally buy if you didn't have the credit card, and then pay it off at the end of the month. Don't go out and buy a brand new TV just because you have enough on the credit line to buy it. No, buy what you would normally buy. Buy the food you would normally buy. And don't spend more just because you have access to more money. So after you've been making payments on the credit card for, I believe, 6 months, up to 9 months. It wasn't until my 9th month that I received the refund for my secured payment on the card that they take out of my bank account. They hold on to it, and they keep that, for the Discover It card, they keep that as your credit line. So it wasn't until the 9 months of holding the Discover It card, I did receive my cash from the security deposit back. And then on top of that, I believe they still match first year of cash back. So that's pretty great. Alrighty, moving on to the next card. So this next card, 100% recommend this card. Amazing. It's called the Chase Freedom Rewards card. So this card is more of an intermediate card. So once you understand credit a little bit more, you can go and get this card, and when you sign up for it, use it the same way you would use the Discover It card. Don't spend more than you would normally spend, And for this card, you want to be able to receive that $200 sign up bonus. And you say,
Well, Paul, I have to spend $500 on the card just to get the $200 sign-up bonus. Like that doesn't make any sense.
well, wow. If if you can use this card correctly, you can pretty much make that $200 for free. So spend what you would normally spend on the card, pay it off every single month. You will have 3 months to spend $500 on that card. Now, one of the things you can do is buy a gift card. So you can buy a gift card from, say, Amazon for $250 for 2 months, and then that will cover the requirements to get that extra $200 from the Chase Freedom card. And then you can go back and use that Amazon money, that Amazon gift card, to buy whatever you want off of Amazon. But that's just an example of how you could spend up to the requirement to hit that mark for the $200. So proper utilization of credit cards allows you to build your credit to help you in the future to apply for cheaper loans, to buy houses, start businesses, to buy cars, any number of things. And at the same time, proper use of credit can allow you to buy things for cheaper, 1 to about 5% cheaper depending on the credit card you're using. And paying them off in full every single month and only spending what you would normally spend on the card makes it so you don't have to pay that extra interest. You never want to pay that interest on the card. It should never be relevant to you. That extra 20 to 30% interest is a huge bite. So please, pay off your credit card in full every single month. Only spend what you have in the bank to pay off that credit card. And finally, let's talk about the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. So I do not have this card yet, but me and my fiance have been saving up money for quite some time now in hopes to go to Japan. So if you are hoping to travel at some point in the future and you are already going to spend at least $4,000, you can apply to get this credit card and put that $4,000 charge on the card, and then you will receive points that will equal up to, in value, I believe, $800 to $1,000 worth of points for spending that $4,000 on the credit card and then paying it off. And I believe this card does have a yearly fee, but if you are able to utilize this card correctly, it is well worth the yearly fee. But please read into the descriptions yourself and understand what you're investing in and what your tolerances are. Having credit is very important, and starting as soon as you can is very, very important in order to build your credit score and make it easier for your future self to buy investments to help yourself and your family.
Anyway, this is not financial, medical, or Aloha Spirit advice. Please remember to dislike and unsub from the video.
And cue the outro.